Greetings and welcome to our little tarot reading here. I'm going to type in hello so that you all can hear me and see me and ask questions if you want to. As though this were live, which I think it is. Anyway, today we're going to be working with a couple of different tarot decks and getting some more clarification from the this oracle, the Gypsy Witch fortune telling deck, and the White Eagle medicine wheel deck, and the medicine cards deck. And we will be also getting some clarification from some playing cards. So we have two different tarot decks here, the Smith-Waite and the Rider-Waite. So without further ado, part of our query in our headspace our future, our current, our past, our emotions, others' emotions, future influence, oops, and let's try that again, and future. There we go. Okay. So let's see where we're at currently. Currently, King of Pentacles indicates a man over 40, consummate deal maker and risk taker, smooth talker, sophisticated and successful, gives generously, devoted to civic, religious, or philanthropic activities, affectionate, hardworking, chases the trappings of success, including expensive cars, a nice home, toys, and nice clothing. King of Pentacles. Crossing the King of Pentacles at the moment is the Four of Swords in repose or rest. A personal battle ends, truce or break in the fighting. Anxious feelings diminish. You let your guard down. Peace and quiet follow stress. You are alone with your thoughts. Stockpile resources and mentally prepare for the next battle. This is just one battle in a long war. Wow. So we have repose and resting up for the next battle. That's what the King of Pentacles is doing. So, Master of Fortune. In the headspace, we have Justice. The card, I've been getting this a lot in this spot. The card of personal integrity and fairness. Take responsibility for your own actions. Every action you take will have an effect. Be decisive, move forward. Contracts, agreements, and legal disputes are resolved in your favor. If you have been wronged, justice is assured. So, person sitting on a throne with the sword, justice. In the earth space, we have Four of Wands. Creative goals and projects will be completed. Ideas are plentiful. Financial rewards come in from completed work. Money doesn't necessarily mean happiness. Celebrate life passages. Reward yourself for the success you've achieved. You really feel alive. You feel really alive and excited about the future. A period of freedom and a new choices begins. All right. So the four staffs make a square, make a nice solid foundation. In the past, we have justice again, arguments, legal and contractual issues resolved in your favor. If you have wronged someone, judgment is in the past. If you have wronged someone, seek reconciliation and forgiveness. Forgive those who have hurt you and move on with your life. Find a new career. If you have been in a low period, this card signifies a turnaround. So this is in your past. It's possibly a new way of doing things here. And in the future, Queen of Swords, an emotionally balanced woman. She is wise from life's experiences, can find humor in most situations, no matter how bad. There has been a lot of conflict and sorrow in her life, extremely intelligent and analytical mind, logical with a great deal of common sense. Natural leadership abilities, will be honest and direct with you. So this could be you or another person. So the Queen of Swords, cutting away the BS in your emotions, is the Six of Swords. Problems, unfavorable judgment in a lawsuit, unwanted marriage proposals, overwhelmed by crisis. You feel unable to cope with day-to-day problems. Dealing with the aftermath of problems drains your energy. The future will be better than the present. Things will eventually work out. Travel or journey, possibly by water. Wow, overseas travel. So your emotions are not exactly lying to you, but it may feel worse than it actually is. So Seven of Swords, in terms of others' emotions, many choices confront you, only one is correct. All others will bring disaster. Running away from decisions, problems, and commitments make things worse. Your first instinct will be to try to do everything on your own. Back off at the first sign that this isn't working. Selfish decisions bring dishonor and shame. So the reminder to others at this time is that you should remind them that you want to help, or maybe they should delegate, things along those lines. And the influence for the future is the Queen of Pentacles, signifies a nurturing, down-to-earth woman who shows concern for others, intensely loyal to her friends and family, stable, dependable, helps others in need, organized, noble, and generous, sympathetic to social and political issues. Fantastic. So a lot of positive feminine energy there leading up in the future. And the conclusion is the Chariot. And I've been getting a lot of conclusion cards, which are the Chariot lately. So I'm reinforcing this. And it says, the card of success, confidence, and determination, victory over illness, enemies, and financial problems. Goals achieved through self-control, willpower, and discipline. Focus on the battle at hand. Take satisfaction in your accomplishments, but guard against arrogance. Your reputation will be established and respect is earned. Wow. So that's fantastic. Now, getting some clarity. I'm not really feeling like we need too much clarity. Let's go with the Smith-Waite deck right quick. Is there anything that we have not covered yet with the Smith-Waite deck? There is 5 of Cups. So there is some sadness, some loss with the Chariot, such as overseas travel. You have to make some sacrifices now. Knight of Cups, there is a message here coming to bring you emotion. Page of Pentacles, another messenger coming to bring you fortune. A lot going on with the Chariot. You will still have choices to make. Two of Swords. So it's not all written. Knight of Swords coming in fast. The Hermit. Stand your ground now. Perhaps be isolated now so that this messenger can find you. The Power. All things will suddenly shift. What else can we figure out about this shift? The Wheel of Fortune. Conclusion. Total combination. Anything else? We have the Three of Staffs in reverse, as well as the, oops. Three of Staffs in reverse, okay. We know about the Three of Staffs in reverse, the Sun, victory. Okay, so with this wheel, we have the Three of Staffs reversed. Combination. Let's see what Three of Staffs reversed indicates. Three of Wands, in this case. A calm and stately figure with his back turned. The end of troubles, suspension or end of adversity, disappointment and toil. So, very positive. The Sun is a total victory. So, very, very positive. Now let's see what, if anything, the Gypsy Witch deck has to say for us. This is a vintage card deck, very old. Symbology. The Lion presages a sudden shock from bad news. Can we say about that? The Sun. Wanted information about the Sun. The letter is a sign of good tidings when near, and when it touching indicates unexpected good fortune. Children signify friendly disposition and gentleness. So you have nothing to fear from this bad news, and the letter is bringing good news. The Star ensures success in all enterprises when near. Hand in hand indicates confiding disposition in close proximity. Friendship will warm into love. When near, favor will be found with superiors. Financial success. Okay. So congratulations, you will have a favorable review, or your boss will notice you. The Scythe presages disappointment when near the coffin. It's not, but disappointment with regard to bad news. What can we find out about this bad news? The fish is an emblem of riches through stocks, if distant. So, has to do with the stock market is the bad news. Good news in relationships. Great, friendly luck and success when it comes to all other enterprises. The roads turn to the dark clouds foretells misadventures, but far from the person, the evil consequences may be averted. Okay, so the roads turn to the dark clouds, and we have no clouds here, but so no misadventures, and all evil consequences are averted with regard to the star. Hello, thank you so much for joining us. The shepherd indicates an intense love of life and strong fellow feeling. So this will be a very strong connection. The medicine wheel deck, White Eagle medicine wheel deck. Please give us an oracle reading for this. We have the armadillo spirit. Very good. And let's get a medicine wheel card as well. We have the porcupine. Very similar. Porcupine, armadillo. Porcupine, armadillo. So let's find out about the armadillo. Armadillo says, well, porcupine says, "24. These are worth looking up. Gentleness, trust, innocence is symbolized by the porcupine. Before the white man brought beads to the native peoples to trade for goods such as furs, porcupine quills, flattened and dried, were used to create colorful patterns on deerskin clothing and ceremonial tools and jewelry. The quilled earring shown here against wood bark, possibly the source of one of the dyes, is a modern version of an ancient traditional form. It symbolizes protection, and porcupine is seen with its quills raised to warn off intruders. Porcupine's message is, porcupine advises you to return to a simple outlook on life. Don't let yourself become cynical or over-sophisticated. Porcupine medicine brings the ability to release the inner child into playfulness and laughter, or to come out of the shadows. Follow your intuition. To let go of suspicion. Porcupine tells you that it's safe to trust. You don't need to overprotect your ego. Reversed porcupine. Nope, we don't have a reversed porcupine. Alternatively, you may have become overly superstitious. Nope. Have you let the sharp quills of others' unkind words or thoughtless actions penetrate your skin? If so, it may be necessary to face them with their faults in order to heal your wounds and extract the quills. Remember that adversity can strengthen your spirit. So if you're facing adversity, that's why. Porcupine says, hello, how are you? Thank you for joining us. Thank you for your thumbs up. Thank you for your watching. So porcupine is the child's pure spirit. And then armadillo says, $149. Armadillo wears its armor on its back, its medicine a part of its body. Its boundaries of safety are a part of its total being. Armadillo can roll into a ball and never be penetrated by enemies. Armadillo, armor all my boundaries. Teach me my shields. Reflect all the hurt. Now, so I will not yield. What a gift it is to set your boundaries so that harmful words or intentions just roll off. Your lesson is in setting up what you are willing to experience. If you do not wish to experience feeling invaded, just call on armadillo medicine. A clue to how to proceed is to make a circle in a piece of paper and see it as a medicine shield. In the body of the shield, write all that you are desiring to have, do, or experience. Include all things that give you joy. This sets up boundaries that allow only these chosen experiences to be part of your life. These boundaries become a shield that ward off things which are undesirable to you. The shield reflects what you are, and your will is to others on an unconscious level. Outside of the shield, you may put what you are willing to experience by invitation only. For example, a visit from a long lost relative, or criticism from friends, or people needing handouts. If armadillo has waddled into the cards you chose, it is time to define your space. You may have been too willing to let your home become a bus station. You may find that you cannot say no, even when you know that you will have to cancel plans to be obliging. This routine can get old in a hurry. It may be time to ask yourself the following questions. Am I honoring the time I need for my own personal enjoyment? Do others treat me like a doormat? Why do I always get upset when I'm taken for granted? Is there a reason for my being a yes person? All of the answers to these questions relate to setting up boundaries. What you will and won't do, what makes you feel uncomfortable, and what is comforting to you. How you react in any circumstances has to do with your ability to be objective. You cannot be objective if you cannot tell where the other person's personality stops and where yours begins. If you have no boundaries, you are like a sponge. It will seem as if all the feelings in a room full of people must be yours. Ask yourself if you are really feeling depressed or if this feeling actually belongs to the person you are talking to. Then allow Armadillo's armor to slice in between, giving you back your sense of self. Cool. Armadillo spirit. So, with these thoughts, with the porcupine, quills, and the armadillo spirits, I hope that you have been healed by this reading. We've gotten the crossroads in the positive sense. We've gotten the shepherd, indicating intense love of life and strong fellow feeling. We have the chariot carrying us through possibly a trip over water. We have getting in touch with our child spirits also. And I'm so happy that things are great with you. And I send you healing energy and many, many blessings. Thank you so much for choosing to spend your time here with me today. It's been a pleasure reading for you, as always. And I hope that you've enjoyed the selection of decks that we've been using today. Take care, and until next time, many blessings from Mystic Ashram.